Good morning, everyone. It's me, Clem from Clem Craft Vlog. It's 8:15 in the morning now, Saturday morning, and I'm in Croydon. So today I'm going to ride from Croydon back home to Truganina along the Mulum Creek Trail, Kunung Creek Trail, Capital City Trail, Footscray Road Trail, Federation Trail. So it's around 62 kilometers. So I took a train in the early morning from Leverton Station at 6:15 a.m. Arrived at Croydon 8:05. So now I just left Croydon Station, heading north. Croydon basically is quite hilly. Okay. Going up. Start walking. Now back to flat lane. Marunda Highway at the front. See traffic now. According to Strava, there's a footpath. Yeah, there's a footpath. Just be careful. This one actually is quite dangerous. A lot of cars. Okay, there's a signboard here to Mulum Creek Trail. That's where I'm going. Going downhill, easy ride. So this is the entries of eastern end of Mulum Creek Trail. Morning. Mulum Creek Trail, named after Mulum Creek. Mulum is a Aboriginal words, stand for place of many big birds. So this is actually quite a narrow trail, and it seems like it's a good place for early morning walk. So we're going to cross the bridge. I believe crossing the Mulum Creek. Uneven surface. So narrow again. Have to be very careful. So this is the Auburn Road, crossing Auburn Road. So back to Mulum Creek Trail, and this part will be all gravel. Even this part is gravel, but the trail is a bit wider, so it feels safer, but just be careful, because once it gets wet, it's actually quite slippery, especially for road bike. So not recommended to have road bike on gravel road during wet condition. So I'm still riding next to Mulum Creek, which is quite tiny at the moment that I see. balloons. Someone must have a party here last night. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Yeah. Actually, I quite like this trail. Peaceful. It's just too far from my house, but once in a while take a train here. Should be good. So maybe next time, because this trail actually connects to a main Yara trail, which I want to meet later. So maybe a round trip will be good. Yeah, I almost didn't make it to this ride today, because the weather forecast say they start on 8 o'clock, which should be now. It will start raining and then thunderstorm by 2 o'clock. So I get a bit upset because every time when I plan to go for a long ride, and then the forecast will say that it's going to be raining or windy. Yeah, so I take a gamble because Melbourne weather forecast is not trustable. Actually, I'm on the wrong side. Sorry, I still can go from this. So this is the Ringwood bypass, one of the main road bypass Ringwood city centre. I mean town centre, and then this is the Eastland, one of the biggest shopping mall. So I'm riding next to Eastland, Westfield Eastland shopping mall. So there's the car park, I can see very clear. So going straight. Cross under the bridge. So Mulum Creek. Look like a big section, slow down. Yeah, all good. Big owl here. Oh! Maybe that's the whole point talking about. Mulum, places of big birds, many big birds. Okay, now which way shall I go? Go left or go straight? Maroondah Highway, go East Link Trail. Yes, this is the start of East Link Trail. So regarding Mulum Creek, this thing also used for one of the tunnel, the road tunnel, to connect Eastern Freeway. So I'm going up again according to signboard. Going down. It's really special. Thank you, you too. Going down. Oh, yeah. So one thing I'm going to mention, although this is a very hilly road, but now currently my spot below this trail is the road tunnel. Both Melbourne Tunnel and Mulum Tunnel, two of the 4 tunnels in Melbourne. So Mulum Tunnel, like I mentioned just now, named after Mulum Creek. Let me climb this first and tell you what's about Melbourne Tunnel. Okay, Melbourne Tunnel, named after one of the Australian most famous and successful opera singer, Melba. Well recognized. So I just heard some trucks. So I believe I'll be arriving the entrance of the both tunnels very soon. Yeah. Oh, thank you. So I just passed the two tunnel entrance, the western end of the tunnel. Now I can see the M3 freeway, the Eastern Freeway. So from now on, our majority will be right along this freeway until I reach Fairfield area, joining into Heidelberg Road. So this is Croydon Creek Trail. Croydon Creek Trail. Okay, talk about Croydon Creek. Croydon Creek Trail is another around 13 kilometers, slightly shorter than Mulum Creek Trail. Mulum Creek Trail is around 14, named after nearby Kunong Creek. There's some confusion. Kunong, derived from Aboriginal words, means birds, a place for many birds as well. So it's similar to Mulum. But there's some theories say that it's actually one of them is a mistranslate. It might be referred to another Aboriginal word. Balum means a place of butterfly. Okay, crossing Mitcham Road. There's a signboard here mentioned Mitcham Road. So after I pass the tunnel area, it seems like it's easier to go this direction because it's all going downwards. Since I entered Mitcham Road Bridge, I go under. I haven't been pedaling, so my bike is cruising because it's keep going forward, downhill. So I still haven't pedaled since Mitcham Road. Looks like going upwards, so maybe I need to start pedal now. Morning. So this is the Croydon Creek. Water refill station, beautiful. It's good. It's cricket season. So passing Croydon Creek. Still getting east. So this area is getting a bit more flat. No more, not much incline or decline. I don't know, I just like to cycle by myself, enjoy the scenery because I can stop whenever I want to stop. So currently my riding direction is towards home, so that means I will be riding on the western suburbs later on, so you can compare between the environment of between eastern suburb and the western suburbs. You can tell this is more taller tree, forest, jungle, blah blah blah. But in western suburb, majority grassland, warehouse, industrial area. So yeah, I'm not saying that it's not good, but it's my preferences. I like more nature stuff. So this Punong Creek Trail, the surface condition is a lot more better compared to Federation Trail that I used to cycle in my area. Yeah, the surface like more even. I hardly to see broken parts, holes. But Federation Trail, you can see later in my video. Later I'll be there. It's a lot more problem. Path ahead, so be careful. Okay. So this is another park. So people are interested as well. So I just checked. I've done 19 kilometers. 1/3 of my journey for today. Doncaster Road. Crossing under Doncaster Road. So we'll be reaching Buling Road in 400 meters. Okay, took some breaks.
Resuming ride.
Just like 5 minutes break. Go back on the road. So I'll be here heading Q East. Q East. I don't Q anyone. It's Q East. Very soon. So you can see. So you can see from my camera. That's the Eastern Freeway. Oh, my jacket just now, too hot. So never trust the weather forecast.
Closing ride.
So there's a bin here. The reset stop. I just had this, get a rig, and I don't want to damage the environment, throwing rubbish everywhere. So just throwing the bin, do the right thing. Brook Road. So this is Brook Road Bridge. On Brook Road, oh, this is another Brook Road Billabong Reserve. Ooh. So this is an old signboard. Okay, so this is the end of Punong Trail. So we'll start riding on. So that's means once I reach Brook Road Billabong Reserve, I will start riding this direction as a
Pausing right.
main Yarra Trail. So Yarra River should be on my right hand side if I'm not mistaken from this map. So maybe the view is blocked by these trees. So hopefully it will show something in my eyesight very soon. So this trail is more urban area. It looks more urban area compared to Kulong Trail just now. It's more like a residential area. So the whole atmosphere is similar to Mulum Creek. Mulum Creek Trail just now, very urban. You don't see road, you don't hear car sound, you don't hear bird tweeting. Okay, now you can see all the. It's the freeway again. Yarra River. That's the Yarra River. So Yarra River is one of the main river in Melbourne. I should be reaching the bridge of the old outer circle line. So this is the main Yarra River Trail. Oh, what a coincidence! Yarra River just on my right. On my right, Yarra River. So Mulum Creek and Kulong Creek, both creek, is actually one of the attribute waterways for Yarra River as well. So that's why they are all joined. That's why the trail is joined as well. So I'm actually approaching the bridge. That bridge is actually used to be part of the railway line for the demolished outer circle line. So left hand side we turn into a queue. So there's a highway there, Chandler Highway. It's a very famous highway for what? One of the shortest highway in the world. So circle line. Oh, hang on. Am I going to? I might be in the wrong path. So this is not what I'm supposed to be doing, but oh well, have to try and see where is this going.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
This is not main Yarra Trail. I don't know what's the name of this mountain bike trail. Okay, good, thanks. Flip over. This is quite a climb. It's not. So there's the Yarra River. Cycling. Walk because it's too dangerous. I don't want to ride a road bike next to a cliff and on and even halfway. How so dangerous is this? Kayaking. come. Ah, I made a wrong decision. Shouldn't be on the road bike to come here.
Yeah. Well, if you keep going back that way, you get back to the bridge that goes over.
Yeah.
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 Well, you still, like, this is about halfway. If you keep walking that way, you get to a path as well.
Yeah. I was coming this way and then I was riding. I thought, oh, should be alright. And then like,
Yeah. Well, you haven't got that, so probably about a 10-minute walk.
yeah, we'll be good.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good one. So two type of. Oh, what? Okay, slightly better than the one next to the cliff. That is okay. So I've come for. Have a try. Yeah. I think this is the Truganina too. Hiya! Fairview Pike Bridge. So this is Fairview Pike Bridge. They say riding bicycle is prohibited. Anyway, show you a bit of do a bit of kayaking. Very fun. This is Yarra River. That's our Yarra River. So I've done 1 hour and 52 minutes, 31 kilometers. Oh man, it's gravel road again, but so I'm crossing Murray Creek. So here is the point, Murray Creek Trail. So from here, small, this is going downwards very fast, and beware of snakes between October and March. Stop riding. So I think because now I'm actually in next to a creek and actually quite like a valley, so the temperature is a bit low here. It's a bit chill compared to just now before I came down here. So crossing Murray Creek. Cross Murray Creek again. So we're approaching Rush Hall Station. Just a tunnel here. We'll be meeting inner city, inner Saka railway through another steam era abandoned railway. So Capital City Trail will be from this trail riding all the way to Dockland, border of Dockland and West Melbourne. part is actually former railway line converted into a trail. So this building used to be a railway station, the North Carlton railway station. There you go. So now it's been converted into neighborhood house since the railway line gone. Still Capital City Trail, going downwards now. We'll be reaching the station soon. And then this one, Melbourne Zoo. Melbourne Zoo.
Resuming ride.
So this is the Flemington, Mount Alexander Road. It's a historical route that used to be pathway connecting Melbourne and Bendigo. It's a main pathway for going to the goldfield during the gold rush era. So now going down, this is another station. Flemington Station. So this is a zigzag bridge ramp. So this is the City Link, bridge of City Link. This is Flemington New Market area. So now I'm heading south to border of Docklands and West Melbourne, and then we'll be turning right towards west. To reach Federation Trail. So there's a river next to me. This is Moonee Pond Creek. Ooh. Don't cross the road without looking. Ah, yeah, these people. You come out for exercise to be healthy. Why you want to get killed? Hiya! Costco at the front. So this is Dockland. So once again, I'm going to cross the Moonee Pond Creek. Once I cross Moonee Pond Creek, I'll be leaving Docklands and then get into West Melbourne. And this is Footscray Road Trail. Along Footscray Road, all the way to Footscray. Oh, so hungry. I want some fried rice. I actually mentioned before, compare the environment between the eastern suburb and the western suburb. And now I already passed the CBD area, so this area actually considered as western suburbs. And you can tell warehouse, docks. This is West Melbourne. It's not like you see, even just I was riding in Fairfield, Fitzroy, all this border of CBD, but it still looks good. But in here, I don't know. It just, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying that it's terrible, but it's not what I like. No further ado, let's continue. So usually there will be a Melbourne River Bridge at the front. Once I pass the river, I'll be turning left and right on Westgate Trail and go through Yarraville Station and then back on Princess Highway to reach Federation Trail. But today I'm going to do a bit different. Once I pass the river, I'm going to continue to reach Napier Road and go on Princess Highway. Try to compare like which path is actually better, because riding past the shopping street, the cafe street of Yarraville's cafe is actually quite headache. Very narrow street and a lot of cars. It's starting to get windy. Now I can start to feel the wind. Okay, going down. For cyclists, a lot of people doesn't care. That's another option. So Princess Highway Service Road. Potential problem. Maybe I can go through it. Look. Condition of the tunnel wasn't good, but there is a solution. The situation of the weather is quite bad now. It's getting very windy, and I can see all the sand flying everywhere. So I better be hurry, or we'll talk less. So I'm going to approach Coolroy Creek. So there will be crossing over Coolroy Creek Trail as well. And this is the aqueduct for main outer sewage. So it's a heritage building. The aqueduct is a bridge. So below will be the Coolroy Creek. Cross the Coolroy Creek, and that's the front. See the junction. This is the Coolroy Creek Trail. This is to Deer Park. This is to Altona. So you can see from here, the front, the BC Road, that's the Western Ring Road, and Westgate Freeway on the left. So this is a main intersection of both freeway. I will be going under the Western Ring Road via the tunnel provided. And then before that, before I enter the tunnel, there's another trail on the right hand side. That's the Western Ring Road Trail. There's another 40 kilometers of trail from here. This is the southwestern point towards Bridgebrook. So along Western Ring Road. Alright, I will do a video about this next time. One of my bucket list. So now I'm riding inside the tunnel under the Western Ring Road, crossing Western Ring Road, and then we'll be arriving at the Chow Chow, the smelly section of Federation Trail. Or maybe because of the wind, the smell's gone with the wind. I'm crossing next road. You see all the grassland? This is what I mean. It's because the type of the soil more suitable to produce grass and bushes instead of tree. So it's not that people chop all the tree here. It's because the soil type, the type of the soil grows different, suitable to grow different type of plant. The footpath is closed.
Oh God! Oh God!
So I can't go on Federation Trail anymore. I have to use the footpath of Leaks Road. It's closed today, so I have to go here. Alright, that's it for today's video. Gonna start right home against the wind. See you next time. I'm Clem from Clem Travel Vlog. Please subscribe if you like.